they made it so that Rebellion wouldn't pick the Lina. And they got a really late pick Lina. That Lina is going to be able to kill the egg. It's going to be able to win its lane. It's going to do Lina things. And I think that's always a good thing in this patch.
Yeah, he doesn't have any way to dive out of there. A couple more punches, getting closer and closer. And it is going to be Jabz drawing that first blood on the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, he is good at that. Normally you want to heal up like those hard carries, right? Like the Spectre, some of the melee type heroes. Don't see it often.
Down bottom, gets tossed back. Ollie in some trouble, and they find the kill. So just a bit too far forward, and he gets punished.
Pop over to SabeRLight every once in a while when you get low mana, and he'll just top you off.
Right. You know, it's interesting, because I feel like so often...
Oh, Crit's going in again.
Is he going to find him? I mean, they move forward, tries to get the connection. Crit, now maybe he's gone a bit too far with the rotation in from Jabz. And Q here too, everybody showed up, and really good shards. Connects now onto SabeRLight. They bring numbers, they get the kills.
That was a beautiful shard. They used the cookie to engage there.
And now, Shopify wanting to take advantage of being able to push that NP out of lane, was making the move
coming
over.
for revenge.
Jabz, he's, well, got away one time. Can he do it again? Mikoto makes the rotation, and immediately Emmer going to remnant away. They drop the coil, going to connect now, find SabeRLight, have a couple more hits for him with the snowball following. SabeRLight is going to get ran down, going to get killed. And back towards mid. Okay, more action coming in. 23 Savage getting chased down with Crit on top of him. The toss back. They managed to find 23 Savage too. And it looks like already they are heading in this direction. So 23 Savage going to lay down a ward, but immediately afterwards, Tiny and the Snapfire making the move. LSA Crit, he went in way too far. And the Warlock ulti to interrupt the kisses. That saves his life. 23 Savage lives through it. Who says Warlock's a bad hero? SabeRLight will get caught, will get killed. And Talon, they dodge the gank, get return kills.
Surprisingly, they do have a tower advantage, even playing against an NP, but I think that's just one of the issues with this Warlock hero, right? When you do use that Golem, you're on a majorly long cooldown. Oh, they got the coil!
No, he kept going in. He thought the Laguna Blade was for nothing, and instead, he's going to get caught and killed. Abed goes down with a little help from Mikoto.
He's baited, and we're going to have shards catching Arteezy.
Finds him, nowhere to go. He's got to TP out. Can they break it, though? Yeah, the snowball's there. Fly, trying to turn this. They have the laser gun and the avalanche, the toss, but the supernova, it's going to get blown up. They have the answers. Talon streaming forward, finding the kill on Autor, and 23 Savage, he still lives through it all. What a fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a battle between Mikoto and Abed here, as they're both playing similar type of heroes. Like Mikoto, his job is to mess with the Phoenix and the Snapfire, right? Meanwhile, Abed is Fly. He's going to go down again.
And that's a BKB. Arteezy bit off more than he could chew, and now getting chased. Pops the ulti, but the Warlock Golem dropped on his face. SabeRLight is going to get ran down as well. What an unbelievable showing. Abed does show up, gets a cleanup kill, but will he be able to escape? And Crit! Oh, the Abed Crit show! Abed gets away just barely. Crit is being brought down lower and lower. Q shows up and is going to find the finish. It was almost beautiful, but they didn't quite have enough.
So everything really working out for there. We thought for a second Crit, maybe with that rotation, would be able to get more return kills there, but in the end, only able to get the puck.
Well, Shopify, they're going to make quick work of this one. Jabz is going to be brought down. A very nice rotation coming in from that Tiny.
Especially versus the Ember. If they can hit that timing before Abed gets the BKB, he's not even that close. He's remotely close, but we might hit a couple of those Atoses before then.
Cookie out, going to miss it. Q, he shows up. The coil's there, trying to get away, but there is nowhere to hide. Ollie shows up, but they do have the Sunray coming in, trying to heal back up Artur. They're getting him a little bit more alive, but 23 Savage, he is way too strong right now. And SabeRLight tries to get away, but the Laguna Blade's out. They're falling one by one. Abed just has to run away. They get
Mikoto
another
in the
kill.
back.
Mikoto, he's just running wild. The snowball forward, the LSA, and Talon. They don't want to hear they're an underdog.
They certainly do not at this tournament. They do not look like an underdog.
For Shopify Rebellion, they've got to just buy more time. I mean, that really is what it feels like, as they are getting closer to that BKB on Abed. Crit there to try and block the smoke. They find him right away. And
follow-up?
Cookie to get him out. The chase, the heal, a lot to keep him
Oh, he
alive.
went in.
Gritty gets punched, but the heal's still there. Now the turn. Okay, maybe a chance for Shopify here to make something happen. They get the Gleipnir out, finds Abed, and now Laguna Blade into the
silenced.
Warlock Golem. Everything dropped at once. Shopify trying to escape. They do manage to get out, but losing Abed again before BKB.
Beautifully played yet again, and every second that goes by where this BKB feels like it's going to be too late, honestly. Like, he's still a whole recipe away.
Tiny has got that Blink Dagger already. All of these things coming together, and the Gleipnir is done now on Jabz too. But Jabz, oh my god, do they see him? Oh, they find him. Can the rest of the team get here in time though? He's able to back away. Jabz already used his BKB. This could turn out okay. Oh, his BKB, it hasn't been delivered yet. He was 100 gold away. Oh, that is heartbreaking. They bring down Artur right before his BKB was completed. And we'll see if this smoke works. This is kind of a be-all, end-all moment, it feels like.
I mean, Lina currently has no mana right now. 1 minute on Aegis, and Q's going to break it, and he's out.
Oh, he's out. Perfect performance, perfect move, and Q ready to drop shards behind him or turn and fight. Snowball,
Okay.
punch. They're going to get one kill out of this, or they're not. Okay, Mikoto shows up. They pop the BKB. The upheaval is pretty good. And
The
now
egg's gonna die.
Jabz turning onto that egg. They find him. It's gone. Now looking for a bit more. Abed trying to chase. Does manage to find that kill onto the Warlock, but with Abed already in a lot of trouble here, has to just BKB, run away. 23 Savage finds the double kill. You're either retreating or you're dying. There's no in between.
Whether you go high ground with that is a choice to them, but more than anything, it should be a free team fight win if this Lina does go in first, going in for the Shivas next.
And SabeRLight, nowhere to go for him right now. We'll pop the Greaves, try and escape, but the chase, and
the
there's the
leash.
leash. The level 20 Talon, and a little bit too big on the old hero model there. Snapfire can't make it through. Oh,
And Arteezy.
forced to pop that BKB, trying to get away. Well, he's hunting, but I think Crit will manage to escape.
Maybe. Mikoto,
Maybe.
he has a blink in 3
I
seconds.
guess he doesn't have a TP. Oh, they're finding him. No! It's like watching a train crash. Crit, he gets brought down as Talon are also going to take the road.
Yeah, I mean, I thought for a second there maybe he'd live because...
Well, Crit dead for 50
Oh.
seconds. Oh,
Five.
and they find him. Fly up on the high ground is going to get fish punched into oblivion. And now with no supports, and Mikoto, he's just willing to play all the way forward. There's no buyback on the Tiny, no concerns.
They're just trying to rat because they know they can't fight. But they're going to bring the fight to you on Talon right now, and you have to do something about this, or all your buildings will be gone.
That's definitely feeling like the sort of couple of answers that they have, and not that many more besides that. Q with the Invis Rune has the blink and that BKB that we were talking about on this Tusk. Ready to jump at a moment's notice. Abed found. Abed does get Cookie back. Healed for the moment. And, well, Q, he went in very, very deep. Jabz turns onto the egg. The Supernova is going to pop. Now Abed in some trouble. They drop down that Warlock ulti. Sprouted up. Arteezy is going to get stunned, going to get found. They do turn this a little bit with the Snapfire ultimate, but it was never going to be enough. Laguna Blade out. SabeRLight in trouble. He's also going to get killed. They find Fly, hoping to escape, but 23 Savage runs him down, and GG is called. Talon take game number 1 in completely dominant fashion.
How much longer are people going to sleep on Talon at this point? Game after game, they're showing up. This game number 1 versus Rebellion, it was unanimous among the pro players. They thought this was a hard outdraft. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely kill potential, but maybe not in the early stages. They did pick the Kunkka to counter the Zeus, so this is a lane matchup where Kunkka should thrive, and that's normally when we see it being picked. So if you can't even win the lane with the Kunkka, you're in a bad spot.
Avalanche to try and keep Jabz alive. Fly gets the lift back, and finding that kill saves it for his carry. They get the first blood on a Jabz, and now in more trouble. They find themselves another 23 Savage going down. SabeRLight able to make the escape happen. And yeah, it's getting a little spicy in this laning down here.
Yeah, it's starting to get out of control here. I think this Bloodseeker has no pressure whatsoever on him. I don't think they're going to find an opportunity to pressure him either, but maybe they can get a kill on Fly.
Stepping forward, Q trying to get in range, and they do manage to find him with that Avalanche to lift away. Fly in trouble, throws out that Fade Bolt, but it is going to be enough. Meanwhile, they actually find the kill on Mikoto. Crit with the rotation mid. finds Abed, gets the kill.
Who's going to make the rotations for it? It looks like this is one of the games where it's not as important, as Kunkka and Zeus are more farm-heavy type of mids. They can make rotations, but their game doesn't really rely on it.
Well, this would be a nice one if they can move on in and find a free kill onto Fly. They got him there, throw out the boat, and we'll be able to lift for the stun. Oh! He didn't pull him back in time. The timing was not perfect, so Fly gets out of harm's way. He's still going to be run down.
No boots. What can you do?
But, makes him work for it a little more. At the same time, Lina died top.
That's big. I mean, I don't think he liked what was happening there. Maybe he was afraid of a Kunkka TP. Just wanted to get out of there. But they will still pressure a bit with this catapult as this top tier goes, they're in again.
God. All right, round 2. Now he finds them. 23 getting chased. Thunder God's Wrath, a couple more hits, and they find it. The kill onto 23 Savage, and that was without a TP to come on out again. This tower's gone. Do you envision that being like sort of an aggressive move in from the Kunkka, and then she ulties in, or is it going to be reactive? Oh God, she's dead again.
Rupture.
Yeah.
It's there, not happening.
Roll, kick, done.
Yeah, they got the kick rupture combo to do extra damage on that rupture if they want to do it.
Oh.
And there's an ancient stack that they're eyeballing here. I'll get back to your question soon, but if they can steal this.
Yeah, and he's going for the torrent right now. 23 Savage is there. They're bringing in a lot of people. This could be so much. Avalanche toss, the LSA, it gets him onto both of them. The Storm to follow, and now he's stuck in position. Crit getting ran down, will die to that last right click. And Talon looking for more. Abed, can they get the range? They try and find him and will get the Zeus. Abed in trouble, out of mana. The torrent comes out, and suddenly Talon, they find a couple clutch kills, and now can maybe go back and finish off that stack. Shopify, they are smoked up with a couple, trying to come back in this area. And 23 Savage, this would be a big kill. The Rupture's there. And yeah, he's going to be gone. Oh, he's so low. He takes one little step to the side and gets punished. Jabz now trying to do what he can, but it looks like Arteezy should be able to make his way out of here, but they might be able to find more after. Ollie, very low, dies to Abed, and the roll in from downtown, tries to find Q, can't quite connect. Shopify, now they retake the area. But right now, Talon, just like you said, willing to play sort of more of this defensive avenue and maybe bait some men, although Mikoto makes the move forward, and Arteezy caught. He doesn't have the BKB yet. The roll in low, dead. Now, can they turn this, though? It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get Mikoto. He's out. Q might go down, but the much bigger kill taking down that Bloodseeker.
Yeah, and I think they see Mikoto bottom, which tips him off. Like, that's not a Dawnbreaker down. That's a Kunkka. He can't really get here, so they do back out here.
Okay, C1, Q, Ava toss, but very low and dead. Now with the Thunder God's Wrath, they might see him coming in from the north side. And 23 Savage, he's already popped BKB. Arteezy in there, very, very low, and TP's out
body blocking him.
He's chased. Jabz, he can't go anywhere. They find him, catch him. Jabz tries to turn with that charge, does some good damage, but Arteezy standing tall, finding the kill, getting healed back up. I guess at this point it's not like, I would imagine, as you're saying, Shopify feels somewhat confident about where they're at in terms of the game state. But it does always sort of come back to me that in these moments there's so much pressure on these teams, and if you get caught out like this, Abed suddenly in some trouble, will get slept. The boat's out there too, he needs to wake up, but there's no waking up from that one, and now Arteezy's in the river.
He has no BKB.
Oh my goodness, can they get him out of harm's way? Goes for the LSA, the stun is there, and looking for more. They find Fly off to the side, hoping to get out of there, tossing heroes forward. 23 Savage. Lina can fly. They are getting kills. There is the BKB though on the 23 Savage. It looks like he's thinking about it. You can see already from their positioning that it feels like they're anticipating something. The waves are relatively pushed out. Ollie.
It's a good smoke rotation.
The Treants, they see him. The vision was there in the kickback. They got him, but Crit, he's in very far, and he's going to pay the price. So far, a 1-for-1 exchange.
They ruptured Lina, but have to back out.
Not easy to go on him.
I don't know if there's anyone on the team that wants to buy those items, so it's going to be the real question.
That's
Not really a natural transition for either of these heroes. Maybe the Bloodseeker can do it, but he's not really farmed enough to go for that, whereas I think he might go for more of the Bissell later out as 23.
Silence, catch him. Ollie in
Satanic.
trouble, going down, and he's starting to drop the bash. It's there. Can they kill him off in time? The damage coming out. You can't get the stun. He's gonna fall. The damage dealer is gone, and Shopify, they're looking for more. The BKB is out for Mikoto. That gets him away, and Q wanting to play a little bit of intercept there. That leaves open Roche.
We need a Lotus Orb or something on our team, so that way I don't have to use my Satanic when I'm full HP. The thing about this game that is really hard, and I'm being so critical on 23, it's because he has to carry Jabz this game. He's got to carry him pretty hard, which means he has to have perfect performance, and we're going to see Jabz going to probably die again here. Cancel.
Yeah, kick him back into the lightning storm, and, well, he is going to die again. It has been a rough go for Jabz. 1-7-2. All that vision in the world. Who can they find? Still scouting Q. Arteezy, he walks forward. Thunder God's Wrath, they can't quite catch him there. But
MP ult.
the MP ult, that's pretty good. So they'll take down that Tiny. The rest of Talon able to escape.
As a carry Nature's Prophet now. I say carry from the offlane, but he's going to be the real carry soon. Daedalus complete, AC complete. He has an Axe. He might even sell that later for another DPS item.
Avalanche toss back, catches Fly. He tosses himself away and tries to get some separation. Now Ruptured, pull him in, and well, they're actually trying to back away. 23 Savage is at very low HP. Jabz will move in, find the kill on the Fly, pays for it by being brought very low, and now they're on top of 23 Savage with the Satanic and the heal. It's not going to be enough. The mischance talent and the rundown comes in time. They go for the toss in place. Now they do have buyback on Lina, but Talon, they need to get out with the rest of their heroes. And Mikoto, there's nowhere left to go. The global potential of this Shopify Rebellion is just unmatched. It is way too tough for him to go into that one. And now, an Aegis in hand, Shopify, and just doing so much damage onto these buildings. They are ready to keep that momentum going.
If you can actually find SabeRLight on the side lanes for a pick-off potential while he's split pushing, that could be absolutely huge as well. And the last one are going to be like Kunkka. He's going for like the Water Park build with the Agnum Scepter, probably into the Refresher. If he gets to that level 25 talent.
Another one.
All right.
They find that BKB and Q. He's going to get found. Yule Scepter trying to escape, but there is no salvation here. So they use the BKB. Meanwhile, mid lane, they find him again. Arteezy's all alone right on top of 23 Savage, but they show up now with the Force Staff, gets up to the high ground, second round of the Thunder God's Wrath. Turning, bullying him up. Mikoto in trouble. Mikoto gone. They find Jabz too and ready to run for more. Shopify with the crowd on their side doing some structural damage.
This man has 4 Ruptures for you, and we have a Refresher Orb on Zeus.
He has got 900 gold away from buyback, and with 4 heroes, they don't have the one that matters, but the toss is there. Water Park, but BKB is a pretty good answer to that one. Arteezy still chasing in further and further. Q is going to go down. Artur manages to back away and get lifted into safety. They need 45 seconds before Lina's back up again. The sleep is there, the Torrent is out, and he still has Aegis. Roll,
but for
kick,
23 seconds.
Finds him, lift, punch, Jabz, gone again. He just can't catch a break. It has been a rough game for him, a rough game for Talon overall. And
looks like this will just be mega creeps. The real question is, will they stay and go for the throne here, or will they respect them and back out? And speaking of Agnum Scepter, NP has ate his Agnum Scepter, so he has another item slot opening up, going in for the Hex there. Going to be truly 7 slotted here.
Jumps in, Arteezy finds one, Yule Scepter tries to back away, 23 Savage goes with the punches, BKB out, the mischance, it's pretty good, but will it be enough? The MKB, it's doing all the work, SabeRLight low, they get the Force Staff away, the Hex is out, now the control, but the E-Blade's there, and nothing to stop that one, they explode, 23 Savage, buys back immediately, but everybody else dying, only 3 left alive. Jabz has to back away. They throw out a couple more Thunderbolts, doing what damage they can, chasing them into the fountain.
That's
Arteezy, he does it again. They find their timing. Shopify Rebellion, they're not done yet.
Of course not. We got to have a game number 3 here, the last series of the day. in the loser bracket here. Shopify Rebellion. I love their draft here a lot. Yeah, I mean, they picked the Spectre for Savage, and I think Talon has a very Talon draft, picking some off-meta heroes, playing for that ultra late game.
When Fly was sort of off of the old Evil Geniuses, he went over and played with them as well. Did not go as they would want it to, and well, now he's going to get ran on down, it looks like. Fly dropping low and is going to be that first blood. So Jabz off to a better start already.
I mean, just like his time in Southeast Asia, that is not how he wanted it to go.
And Mikoto, he's going to be the one that bears the brunt. They TP in multiple heroes and find a return kill, so you'll take that trade.
Mikoto, that rotation was enough for nothing.
Seeing if they can go for Abed. Meanwhile, up top, Shopify going to make this move on to 23, but they already get the pull, trying to bring down that Leshrac, the Abba, the toss, and now the Haunt. They're able to dodge away from the gate coming in, but will get that Lesh, and now running away from them. The zip forward, finding Fly, a fissure to try and interrupt Fly, backing out and away, will get hit by the Remnant. Mikoto, he gets the double kill.
They're kind of just sitting here in the mid lane, maybe baiting crit here, wanting Storm Sphere to jump in into a lift into a stun.
Now Mikoto is there, and he's going to play around this rune. Fissure out, lift into the stun, control, but Mikoto, oh, he's just barely getting away. A couple more hits and he's escaped, and now the turn, it hurts. But do they have enough damage to bring him down with the Bloodstone? They will. Leshrac goes down. What a devastating fight. Talon. Oh, and Mikoto just able to get away off. Nothing in the regen rune. What are you playing at? How is that fair? Oh.
I mean,
a free Spectre game, getting what he needs out of it, and for Rebellion, I mean, there's a lot of questions, and I'm not seeing that many answers. This next couple of minutes here could be pretty rough. They're going to haunt out, find crit again, shutting down these supports immediately onto Fly. He tries to get away and does manage to get some separation, and now a fight going on towards mid. Abed's there, the BKB out from Jabz. They've got the Pulverize, trying to kill him off. Abed backs away and now thinking about turning. Could this be the one that they're looking for? The Avalanche, they run through, the damage is there. Do they have enough to kill down Jabz? He's getting away, but they keep their mid alive.
They both got out of there somehow.
Somehow, only crit dies in all of that.
Oh, SabeRLight goes in.
Tries to make it
but
happen.
Who's going on who?
The Sprout doesn't work that way. And now they try and chase, try and get the control. They back away again, everybody. They're so low.
Choose in.
Q cleans up. The Blink Dagger out from the Tiny. Not bad.
You guys had a very strong global strategy against us. They were pretty cool, I would say, about in the drafting stage to be like, we know what the problem is. We're going to pick the Spectre. We're going to pick the Storm. And now we're going to have our own answers in global.
They find this, though, and this would be a nice one if they can get it. Get in range. But again, the Avalanche, the Echo Slam. It's enough. Brick comes in to save the day. And now Jabz going to Pulverize. But this Lesh, he's tanky. Abed living through a lot of it. The BKB comes out. They will have that overgrowth. Can he survive long enough? Abed is going to TP out. But an Avalanche and a toss. Abed kills him while he's being killed. And now Spring from the trees throws out the fissure, able to turn it around. Mikoto trying desperately to kill Abed. Do they have the damage? Can they kill him off? It's so much there. Abed healed back up, but it wasn't enough. They kill him off. The stolen tree armor was almost enough to turn the tides.
Crit. He went for the shard mana boots. He doesn't even want a dagger until much later here. So I think Arteezy 100% needs his BKB, which is completed now, so that they're going to go for that. But will it be here in time as they're smoked up?
Oh, you need that boost. You need to run away. The Avalanche, you find him, and the good damage. Arteezy dropping lower and lower. Tries to TP out. It's not going to happen. They turn this one for a moment, but it was never going to be enough. Talon coming in right under that timing of Shopify.
And I really am afraid for SabeRLight as well. He's not super scaling in this game. You need to make something happen here if you are Shopify Rebellion, because this game is slipping out of your reach, and it's slipping out quickly.
Yeah, they do have the Wrath of Nature again up. Shopify smoked up on mid. Q, he's going to blink at everybody, and that's going to be a gift to Rebellion. Much needed.
SabeRLight, though.
Oh, he gets ganked down bottom. They just go on him at the same time. Earthshaker is nearby with Blink Echo level 2. If somebody steps a bit too far forward, and they don't have that Haunt ready this time, Runs into him. Mikoto there. BKB out. Trying to take down and seeing if they can kill Arteezy. He's very, very low on HP. The lift, the walk away, the miss the build. He's getting out of there, but he is going to go down. Mikoto pays with his life, and now Abed tries to back away. Crit just escaping from Jabz. They keep that pressure on to Abed, and 23 going to leave him to the side. Crit also able to get the blink out.
It's going to be all about finding that initiation. It's going to be at some point where Crit, he has a very difficult job for him of getting that initiation in this game with this dagger. He's playing versus Spectre. He's playing versus a Storm. Everything has to be perfect for them.
And for Talon, it's everything so free. Crit is going to just be hit by illusions here and almost killed off. And well, Jabz, he's going to move in at the last second. Say no. Fly is also getting torn asunder. Shopify, they do not have answers. It's a buyback from Crit, but he can't get there in time. A smoke up. I mean, it's only the two of them.
But I really do think a lot of this game is going to come down to, can they find a hero isolated on the map? Forget 5 vs 5s if you're Rebellion. That's just not going to happen. Can you find some Savage farming by himself and then overwhelm him?
Right, need to find a way to make that happen. Crit, he's going to get jumped on first, and they are going to move into this one. Mikoto already popped his BKB. The stun is there. The Haunt moving around every which way, and it actually was a stolen zip from Fly to keep him alive. But now they find the Luna.
Easy.
In trouble, BKB out and just gets obliterated. Jabz in. The Lesh is strong, but is he going to be strong enough to deal with all of
Scotty
this?
on him.
I don't know about that one. Scotty chased down. The root is there. The kill is there. Mass buybacks coming out from Rebellion, but they have to do it to just run away. Fly trying to get away from him. Still has the zip if he needs it. But Talon, they are just way too strong. And, well, Mikoto, they try and walk away. He's walking in blade mailed. 23 Savage not afraid. They jump in. Look at the pulverized Jabz. BKB control. They got him. And stolen pulverized, but I don't know if that's going to matter. Talon, they tend to take it late, but right now they're trying to end it early. What a devastating performance, and coming out with the refresher orb.
But meanwhile, they're smoked up here. Haunt is available. Jabz leading the way with the Aether Lens available now. Long range initiation. Will they jump?
Mikoto thinking about it. Crit there, spotted, jumps into the midst of all of them. Haunt out. Abed tries to get away, doing what damage he can, but Crit is already gone. And Arteezy, he is going to die again. This Lesh not nearly strong enough. Fly does steal the pulverize. Mikoto down somewhat low, but with the TP in, they don't have nearly enough damage to deal with this. And, well, Talon, they are way, way too strong. Takedown 5. There is just no battling this monstrosity of a Talon draft.
Spectre cannot be touched at this point in the game. In fact, I don't even know if Jabz can be touched, as he didn't even need to use his refresher orb in that fight.
This time had to be forced to be in the position of playing this Earthshaker, who's just so vulnerable to these ganks, gets jumped on every time at the start of the fights.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost count of how many times Q has made initiations in this playoff. Maybe initiations.
They jump, BKB, pulverized, doesn't get to get anything
That's a carry.
off there. That wasn't a carry. I don't know what you were saying, but it is going to be Crit going down next. They move from hero to hero, and Shopify Rebellion, no answers. Well, they will take down the first set of racks. Crit, again, looking for an angle. See if they can either spur on Talon to new greatness or maybe revitalize Shopify Rebellion. But it is looking like a dominant performance here from Talon in this game 3.
They got a lift off on the Mikoto, but the force staff is there into the edge. They got him.
In the finish, they get him down dead. The crowd spurring them to life, but will it last? Can they get out afterwards? Doing some good damage on to 23 Savage. That Aegis, it's still 2 minutes left, so they will blow him up. SabeRLight goes down. Abed starting to fall lower. They turn now onto Jabz. The shard from the Earthshaker thing's starting to work out for them. Can they kill him off in time? A couple more hits, but he has the BKB. And now the Avatos. Q turns it, gets the kill onto Artur. It is too much damage, and Abed trying to TP out, but the root is there from Ollie. They find the Lesh, kill him too. Crit lives, but the rest of his team is gone. You know, that you might be able to find a way back into it. We've seen games that have come back from crazy scenarios, and particularly, you know, on land in this environment where there's this crazy crowd going nuts all around you. You never know what could happen. But They move in, try to find him. The pull, it's already there, but Arteezy got his BKB off. They take down one, Fly already gone. The run-in comes out. Arteezy getting lower and lower. They don't quite have the damage. Abed, he does turn now, doing some pretty good damage onto that Spectre, but the haunt and then the runaway, and now the Pulverize trying to control this Leshrac does not have enough left in the tank, and Talon, they take them all down again. Way too much damage to be dealt with.
This is just all Talon right now, playing some pristine Dota. And I think many people coming into this tournament watching SEA were kind of clowning on them. Oh, C games, they go hour long every single time. This region's not so strong, but Talon are looking damn good.
They're looking incredibly good. The Echo Slam comes out, only brings him down to half HP, and Fly already dead at the start of this one. They pull back Print. Talon trying to close out this game. They turn now their sights onto him. Abed getting brought lower and lower, but so too is 23 Savage. But the Pulverize, good spell immunity, he died. Wait a minute.
They got him.
Wait a minute. Shopify suddenly find an avenue, and they're going to get a lot of experience off of that one.
Right? So they're going to have to find an opportunity to get on the map. Get on the map quickly as they're dead. Find another pickoff.
Or think about this as well. Roshan is up, and well, 23 Savage just does now tick into buyback. He didn't have it
Q
for a
in
second.
on Arteezy.
They try to turn, see if they can get this kill. Is this really the play? 23 Savage, he ball back and goes in. They want to end this game right now. They want to take down Abed.
There's no
they
buyback.
find him on the map with no buyback. GG is called. Talon, your top 3 at the moment. Unbelievable performance from them.
I mean, this was an absolute showcase from Talon here, coming out of the Southeast Asia region and being like playing their style of Dota, playing the late game style. A lot of people think this is the patch. You can't play slow. You gotta play fast.